Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. You're welcome to Expert Talk. My name is Emmanuel Ohami, and I'm the host for today. I think I deserve a round of applause. If not for anything, for the fact that we've been so consistent with Expert Talk for the past 1 year, we come up every Sunday, on a live session like this, and we give out strategies for free. Strategies to help grow your businesses, strategies to help penetrate markets, strategies to stay ahead of trends, strategies to, make a good academic research, strategies to launch, not just develop softwares that become artifacts in your houses and monuments in your houses, but actually developing softwares that are marketable. We help you just develop the softwares and we help you market. So in a sense, what expert.co is doing is to help you do your marketing, help you do a better academic research. And for young people who we engage them remotely. And we do so because we are redefining how talents should be engaged in Africa. Expert.co is a fast-rising tech company that you should associate yourself with, right? Either as a follower, as a partner, as a client, as a customer, you should associate yourself with Expert.co. You can visit our website to know more about us, www.expaat.co. And so today we are going to have a very important session, but we do not have a guest speaker. I know if you are very conversant with Expert Talk, we always have a guest who comes to share expert knowledge on the subject matter. But for today, I will be the one to share. But this time, it's an opportunity you should grab, right? We've launched that opportunity for over a week now, and I decided to say no. We shouldn't deprive the Expert Talk audience. We shouldn't deprive them this opportunity, because they are also part of the ecosystem. So I negotiated with the CEO of the company, and here we are, and here is the opportunity. What's the opportunity about? The opportunity is about an 8-week long internship. That internship is to help you get hands-on experience on some of the strategic business units of Expert.co. Now we have strategic business units in marketing and business. We have strategic business units in research writing. We have strategic business units in data analysis and data science. We have strategic business units in software development and marketing. We also have creatives like graphics design and all of that, right? And if you're a young person, whether a young graduate or postgraduate, and you would like to have a remote role that gives you the flexibility of working, earning, and also balancing other aspects of your life, then this internship is for you. In Expert.co, we value our employees as much as we value our customers, and you don't want to miss out this. I tell you for free, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. It's an opportunity that should have closed, but I had to negotiate with my high-level persuasive and negotiation skill. I had to negotiate my way into having this for you as a subscriber, as a follower, as a viewer, as a spectator, as you complete that. Whichever one you fall into, complete that. So it's for you. It's going to be starting next month. I'm just going to be having a display of the bank. So there are flyers that communicates, what the internship is all about. And so I'll just going to be having a display of it. You might possibly not see my face when the banner is up. So today's Expert Talk is going to be a very short one, right? Today's Expert Talk is going to be a very short one because we are not having a guest to come sit and dish out knowledge. Oh, and that reminds me, if you were not here last week Sunday, you want to do well to catch. I don't know where you're watching from. Do well to inform me where you're watching from. Are you watching from If you're watching from Nigeria, please drop the state you're watching from. If you're watching from outside Nigeria, please drop the country. And also, we are aired live on 3 platforms. So you can do how to tell us where are you watching from. What platform are you watching from? YouTube? Are you watching from LinkedIn? Are you watching from Facebook? That helps us to be able to engage you better, right? And it also helps us to give you, the very accurate instructions and direction. For example, last week we had a very important conversation around, not repeating the errors of 2022, what to do to stay ahead in 2023. That was what we dealt extensively on, and we had a very amazing guest, Divine Dominion, who was present here with us live. She joined us from Abuja, and she did justice to that topic. We understood not just how to set goals. It was a masterclass on goal setting, but it went beyond goal setting. We went so practical as to how you can even build, have some principles around your body. Because if the body is not in good shape, then every other thing you need to be very right. So you need to be mentally stable. You need to be healthy in body and in soul to be able to deploy goals and all of that. And so we had that session last week. You want to do well to catch that session. Divine Dominion gives some practical analogies and strategies you should use in your goal setting. Now let's talk about today's session. Internship. As you may know, that internship is, internship is, right? It's an opportunity for young people to get into spaces that they don't have. They possibly might find difficulty getting into, right? Last year we made adverts on some roles that were available, in expert.co. Some persons took advantage, some persons didn't take advantage. But the interesting thing was that there were so many applications. And we had to sort out these applications. We, had to arrange them in priority. Some persons were top 1% candidates. Some persons were top 10% candidates and all of that. But the truth is that sometimes your CV might not communicate extensively your abilities. And so there is the art and science of developing CVs that can give some people advantage over you. But in the real sense, when it's time to do the real work, you possess the skills, you possess the ability, you know the know-how as to doing the work. But maybe you don't have that, creative ability to, colorfully put up a CV that can catch the interest of a reviewer, right? And so it becomes a downside, it becomes a weakness for you. But this internship gives you the opportunity to be hands-on. Expert.co is being strategic about this. What Expert.co is trying to do is to train you in the 4 strategic business units. And after training you, the top 1%, the most performing internees, the most performing individuals will be retained in expert.co. And for one, when I go into something, I gone for it to the fullest, right? When I get an opportunity, I go for it to the fullest. So if it's an opportunity I selected maybe 300 people out of 30,000 applications, and then maybe out of the 300 people, maybe 10 people would be recognized or awarded for maybe an outstanding performance or just about any metrics that can be used for assessment. My personality is that kind of personality that will go right into ensuring that I get into the top 10, right? I won't stop at the 300, neither will I stop at the 30,000. So it's not because, in fact, it's not about being competitive. it's about the ability. Because when you trust in your abilities, you should be able to engage your ability to the fullest, and not underutilize your potentials. And so when you come into this internship opportunity, one advice I want to give you is to ensure that you labor to be retained. There's no better word to use than labor. Yes, labor to be retained. So in a sense, I'm not trying to put fear in you that it's going to be very hectic and all of that. No, but when I mean labor, you need to put in some amount of work to stand out in the internship opportunity, right? And so when you look at a screen, you would see one flyer. That flyer talks about an 8-week virtual internship and boot camp to master research and writing skills. So this is for research and writing skills, right? So if you're that one who wants to ensure that you have a bit of writing skill and you want to leverage that writing skill to start earning, this internship is for you. It's going to be very easy for you to, engage that raw skill you have. It's going to be very easy for you to engage it to earn for writing, right? So, transiting into the job is not going to be a problem for you because you already have a writing skill. You just need to be, reformed. Like you just have to be refined into the expert way of writing, and you could earn as much as 40k a week, depending on your proficiency, your efficiency, and your effectiveness. It's not just a research and writing virtual internship, right, and bootcamp, but we also get to recruit people who have graphic design skills, people who have data analysis and data science skills, people who have marketing and business skills, because these are demands that keep coming. They keep coming to our table, and if there is one problem we had in 2022 was shortage in talents, shortage in staff. So there were so many demands, but there were little hands to carry on this task, right? We also have so these are the 3 flyers. I'm just displaying the flyers so that you will get to have an idea and an understanding on where we are headed, right? In this internship. So whether you are recently graduated, or you are a postgraduate, whichever one, but so long as you're interested in picking up a new skill in research and writing, picking up a new skill, in business and entrepreneurship, in graphics design, and all of that, you will have to apply for this opportunity, right? So here is me back. I just gave you the flyer so you can get an idea of what we are looking for in the internship opportunity. Do well to drop your questions. If you have a question, do well to drop your question. I want this session to be very interactive. I want it to be interactive because you might have a question around maybe how is the internship going to happen? Is it physical? Is it online? You might have such questions. So the internship is going to be happening online, but a lot of information would be given out to you when you've put in your application. Ensure you put in a very competitive application because the slot is about, I think, 10 to 15, and at the moment they've gotten we have up to say more than 100. I'm going to confirm that number after this session, but then I didn't want to deprive the audience of Expert Talk the opportunity to be part of this internship program, and so I decided to bring in my negotiation skill and my persuasive communication ability to negotiate these opportunities, and they had to extend the application for for some time so that you can have um you can be given the ample time to apply. So here is the link. If you look carefully in your screen, on your screen you're going to see, if you are joining us on YouTube, on your screen you will see no, if you're joining us from YouTube, on the comment section you would see a link where you can apply. But if you're joining us on other platforms, you will get to see the link after this session. We're going to have one of our volunteers produce the link for you in the comment section. But then if you can't wait, right in front of you is the application link, just right on your screen. Do how to apply, because I know this opportunity is going to close any moment from now. It's going to close any moment from now, because we've gotten the quota. We just want to ensure that we get more competitive candidates, right? We've gotten the number needed for the internship. So I mean, it's right to say the internship can kick off now, right? But I understand that the expert talk audience might have some people who tick the boxes, and because they tick the boxes, it's going to be a disservice and what I may call disenfranchisement not to give them this opportunity. Because I mean, if we should go by there's like a Gantt chart for this internship program. There's like a Gantt chart that specifies all of the activities that should happen and the timestamp for all of the activities, and by this time the opportunity should be closed. But then I had to engage my negotiation and persuasion skill to bring this opportunity to Expert Talk, because I love you guys. If you've not heard it from me, so here is the official confession. I love you guys. I mean, you don't know how much I love you guys, and that is why, against sleep, against trying to rest, against being a leisure day, a leisure time, and all of that, I always ensure to come up on Sundays like this to give you value, ensure to come to give you all that you will be needing for the growth of your business. And that's Power Holding Company of Nigeria just did what they know how to do best. But thank God I have a backup. All right, please drop your questions. Do you have questions for me regarding the internship? Oh, please, how is this internship going to happen? Is the internship a paid internship? How long is the internship? Who are the people we are looking for? When is the internship starting? Drop your questions. If you're just joining us, this is expert.co. I've handled some of the questions I just mentioned now. I've handled them. But then you can catch the replay after now. To get to see and listen to some of the questions I addressed. But I'm excited to address your question, because your question might be unique. It might be something we've not treated before. So drop your questions as regarding the internship. You can apply. The link is right there in front of you. You can apply. So we have 4 strategic business units. We have the marketing and the business, right? We have the software development and marketing. We have the data analysis and data science. We have the research writing. Now, the research writing in expert.co happens to be the most robust strategic business unit, because the entry is quite easy, right? Because you don't have to crack your head to start putting codes together, start programming and all of that. You don't need to start going for an MBA course to understand marketing and everything. So the moment you are learned, you are lettered, like you can write and read, you just have to now polish your writing skill and then understand the kind of niche, the kind of niche that expert operate in, and that's all. And that's why we have so many people in the research and writing skill. But I mean, it's a part of least resistance. But for some people, they desire to go for the hard one. So because I mean, it's not crowded, so the opportunity there is much and all of that. The data analysis, so there are times in expert.co we have data analysis and data science projects. You'll be finding it difficult to get a good number of people to handle the project because there are not so many people there, right? But when it comes to research and writing, you can shuffle. You have so many options to choose from, so many options of talents to choose from, right? So if you had missed out on our job opportunity last year because we made a massive recruitment, if you've missed out, then I think this is another opportunity for you. It's not outrightly a job, it's not outrightly job recruitment, but it's a recruitment after the internship. So it's just 8 weeks. Now the essence of the internship is there are two basic things. Let me tell this thing for free. Don't mention it to anyone. I'm just telling it to you, right? Let me just tell you, it's a secret. It's like something I'm private to and I want to let you know. Yes, because I'm part of the management, and so we get to have some of these. So the secret to the internship is one. The internship wants to. If you can say I'm whispering, I don't want to be loud, so your neighbor will not hear it. But if you're a good neighbor, share this link with your neighbor. If you're a good friend, share it with your friend. Share it with your enemy, right? Share this link. You have people who are asking you for urgent 2K. Share this opportunity with them and let them come and partake of it, right? You have people in a WhatsApp group, church group, mosque groups, school groups, alumni. Share it with them. You have mentees. Share the link with them. They should take part in this opportunity and not miss out from it. So there are two things that this internship opportunity, is trying to look out for. One is that the opportunity is trying to train. In as much as you might have a writing skill and all of that, data analysis, data science, software, it's trying to train so that you would be a fully the one that is coming to my mind is not the appropriate word, but like fully inducted. You have been indoctrinated into the system of expert.co. So you've been indoctrinated into the style of delivery and all of that. That is one thing it wants to achieve. And then the second thing, because it's a bit rigorous but not too demanding, it's a bit rigorous. You want to, out of the multitude that will be selected, take out a handful few that are the most performing. So they are assessing your efficiency, they're assessing your effectiveness and your teachability. Very important, right? It's very important. And so you don't want to miss out on the classes. The moment you apply and you're selected, everything about the program is going to be made available to you. How frequent you're going to be meeting will be made available to you, right? Who are going to be your instructors will be made available. What platform to be used? Just have it at the back of your mind that it's an online virtual program, and so you don't have to leave your house at the comfort of your kitchen. If your kitchen is comfortable, at the comfort of your kitchen, you can have this internship, right? Yeah. So I'm still waiting for your questions. If you don't have any question, we'll call it a day. But while I wait for your question, I just want to let you know that because it's a strategic opportunity we gave to software companies, software developers. It's called Expert Touch. So when you go to our website, www.expert.co, when you visit our website, www.expert.co, you would get to understand, some of the things we do in expert.co, and you also get to see the expert touch. The expert touch is an opportunity for software companies and software developers to focus on development, while expert.co focus on taking the software to the right audience, taking the software to the right people, right? So you don't get to. I was speaking to a group of inventors sometime last year, and I was letting them understand that, see, if Thomas Edison never had JP Morgan by his side, he wouldn't have triumphed with his AC discovery, because he discovered the alternate circuit, right? When the other guy discovered DC, right? I hope I'm not mixing up the names. Okay, no, Thomas Edison discovered DC, and then his junior boy, I can't remember his name now. His junior boy, his worker, I think one of his junior workers discovered the AC, the alternate current. But then all this guy knew about was just develop, invent. JP Morgan was a business guy. He was into M&A, merging and acquisition. He will amortize companies that are failing. He will buy them off, build them into something great and all of that. So he had the business mindset, and he discovered that Edison's boy, I'll get the name, I can't remember the name now, that guy that discovered the AC, and we realized that the AC could be more, even though it had its disadvantages and all of that, the AC could be more it could be more scalable, it could serve more communities, it could serve more nations and all of that. Now, JP Morgan coming into the picture helped Edison's boy to get his invention into the market. And that is what we are trying to replicate. We want software developers, we want software companies to lead the marketing. Lead the marketing for people who understand the marketing. And we've been doing this thing for years, and we're giving you that opportunity. I think there's a freemium model. So do well to visit expert.co. We have our contact details there. You would see the freemium, you will see, you can access, drop your contact details or reach out to us, and we'll give you information about the freemium model to help validate what we do. Right, so I'm going to be calling it a stop for today. PHC is back again. I'm going to be calling it a stop for today. So please register if you haven't registered. Apply, it is important you apply. Apply, it is important you apply. Apply, it is important you apply. So here's the link. I've also dropped the link in the comment section for those of us watching through YouTube. Yeah, so once again, my name is Emmanuel Ohanwe. I am your humble host for the Expert Talk. We do this every Sunday. We also do giveaways. So you might be lucky enough and you just jump on a video where we're doing giveaways and you would automatically become a beneficiary. Right? And we currently have a New Year offer. It's a free offer. We call it the New Year hamper, that allows you to access free business consulting, allows you to access free research consulting. If you are a master's student, you can access the January hamper for free. You can speak to our experts about your academics, your research, how to build a great dissertation, a great project, a great capstone, and all of that. If you're a business owner, it's free for you to discuss your marketing with us. In fact, I think there's a 1 week window free marketing for you so that you can test the authenticity. We're not just bragging, we're not just fluffing, we're telling you what we know how to do well. So there's like a 1 week free access to some of our services, like the marketing, the branding, and all of that. email marketing, you have a huge email list and you've not been engaging them, you don't know how to, you are losing money, my friend. You are losing money, my friend. Get that email list to xpack.co. Just give us 1 week, free 1 week. You're not going to pay. Watch the results and then let's talk business. Thank you so much. My name is Emmanuel, and I'm going to be off your screen in a while. So once again, I'm going to have the flyers up. So this is our expert touch flyer. You get to see what expert touch is all about and all of that. But we're not here for expert touch. We are here for the internship. So you could have a view of what the internship is all about. All right, guys, it's been a great time having this conversation, and I must say that I cherish every bit of our meetings, and I can't do it again on Sunday. If you have further questions, please drop them, but those questions will be responded offline and not online anymore. We're going to be going for a short break, and after that you will not see my face again. That will be the end of today's session. Thank you.